Look here. Look here! Look, listen! Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. So stop giving fucking advice you know nothing about. I'm banning anybody trying to give me advice. I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. Just because you're overweight doesn't mean you're bad health. Hey, whatever. I hope your family dies in an automobile wreck. And get 15,000 people ask me about my weight and remind me how big of a failure I am. Again, people are still giving me fucking advice. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'd cut child grew up around 12. If my kids grow up to be gay, I'm beating the shit out of them. How did you come up with the name Boogie? I'm not Boogie.
Come the fuck on. Who invited this troll? Oh my god, Clarky, what are you doing?
No, I never said the age of consent should be 12. I ban anybody that knows what I said. I haven't seen my penis in probably 8 years. I got a hat.
I just want to let you know, Wings, you're a fat fuck and your wife cheats on you with fucking mods.
Do I support school shootings? No, I don't support school shootings.
What the fuck? Why the fuck you stream that shit?
Why does everybody gotta fuck with me all the time? Like 24 goddamn 7. When I said I want to abolish the 13th Amendment, what that meant is
fuck you, fuck your ass.
Like I was in perfect health at almost 500 pounds. Jimmy Valmer, just get banned, Jimmy Valmer. Real talk. Fucking A, dude.
Every now and again throughout the course of this video, I'm going to have to stop and preface a few things, and now is completely one of those times because I know that intro painted Wings in a horrendous light, but he's not on the level of some of the other people I've made videos on, especially like my last video like this on Ross the Bathtub Boy. Wings isn't like a legit pedo. Wings is a goofy fucker. But he's not like some horrible human being that everyone needs to keep their kids away, for everyone needs to be safe around Wings. No, he's not that type of guy. But I just feel like I need to get that out of the way. If you don't know who Wings is, maybe that intro wasn't the best way to introduce you to him, but fuck it, it was pretty funny. Let's get on to the video. It was around 2010. Me and my boys were in like 5th grade. Like any kids at that time, we were just waiting to get home and play some Modern Warfare 2. If you were a kid around this time who played Modern Warfare 2, then you also might have been a fan of some of the big and up-and-coming YouTubers at the time. I was like fucking 10, but I remember guys like Hutch, Zergriz, X-Jaws completely filling up my homepage on YouTube, and I couldn't get enough of these videos, and neither could my buddies. So we would spend hours watching these videos and coming back to our friend group with knowledge, thinking we were fucking hard asses, saying, have you ever heard of quickscoping? Rebuttal him by saying, yeah, but have you ever heard of fucking Michael Myers? So we watched these guys for years. I'd say till around like Black Ops 2 came out, and then Pussy came into our lives. However, during this time period, in the background, there was this other Call of Duty YouTuber. One who you heard really nothing but bad things about. One who you tried to watch once or twice, but his personality turned you off the second you turned it on. And someone who was good at the game, but not good enough to outweigh their shortcomings. And that person was Wings of Redemption. Wings of Redemption, aka Jordy Jordan, aka Richard Jordan, aka Sam Jordan, aka Samuel Richard, aka Wingo, aka Wings of Wendy's, aka Wings of spousal abuse, Jesus, aka Sean Ranklin's son. He was originally a Call of Duty YouTuber starting around the late 2010s. Think like the COD 4 era. He was like one of the main YouTubers in the early days of the gameplay channels. He grew fast and eventually joined Machinima, became one of the faces of the YouTube scene of Call of Duty at the time. Wings grew to popularity quick as fuck, and in that time he started a podcast with other Call of Duty YouTuber Woody's Gamertag and FPS Kyle, who, motherfucker, I did not know. Okay, so hold up, stop. I did not know that FPS Russia, because I always knew who FPS Russia was. I think a lot of people probably knew who FPS Russia was, but I never knew he was FPS Kyle. And I feel retarded not knowing that. But, like, I don't know. I found out, like, years ago now, but, like, it was something that I didn't know for the longest time, that the second I realized it, it just slapped me in the fucking face. Like, oh my god, it was right in front of me. FPS Kyle, FPS Russia. How the whatever. It's just, I'm sorry for going off on that tangent, but Wings also made some enemies at the time. Most notably, DJ Killer Keemstar. Like, so look, that's where he comes from. Now let me tell you how it got all fucked up. Now, I don't want you to expect this to be a documentary of old Wingo here. This is just my personal retelling of his story and how I saw it go down. I don't want you to think I have a bias against Wings, or that I'm like an older fan who grew to hate him. Yeah, I was around when he was at his peak, but his content just wasn't for me. So I didn't watch him. But I did watch videos about him. So with that being said, let's get into the first situation that I really think made people realize how much of a fucking dickhead Wings is. Did I just say Wings like Wingth? I feel like I do that a lot in my videos. I don't think I have a lisp because I can say S, but sometimes I accidentally go like that. See, I did it again there. What the fuck is that? I don't know, man. But let's talk about Wings and Keemstar, and Wings trying to dox Keemstar. Well, he did. But I'll give you a little backstory. Keemstar used to be part of a group before he started doing what he does now. And, you know, this group would just go after people online, kind of troll them early days of YouTube shit. They would just go after people in Call of Duty lobbies and just fucking go crazy. They would say shit that in today's like day and age would not fly. But, you know, fuck it. It was funny at the time. So, they went after Wings. And Wings went back at them. And then it got to the point where Keemstar and his group managed to, I think, rack up like 30 strikes on Wings' channel. So, that was where Wings and Keemstar were. So they decided to get on a call and hash it out. Try to figure shit out. And Wings did this.
Alright, well I got your DJ Keemstar. I've run some stuff by you. Is your P.O. Box 148 Holiday?
That's
0?
correct. That's correct.
Is your street address York 140809?
That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
Right.
I don't give my personal where I live at. I don't give that out.
Is your girlfriend named Melissa R?
Yes, she is.
Is her phone number 71663?
Okay, can I ask you why you're trying to get my personal information?
I'm just trying to see how much of this is correct, because I gave some of this information to Fisticuffs.
You gave my personal information to Fisticuffs?
Yep.
Okay, so should I find out what trailer park you live in and announce that to the world?
I don't live in a trailer park, my man.
Wait, so what was the motivation behind this action?
Oh, this is, well, basically, I did some digging, and I tried to find everything I could find out about him in case he actually did drop my YouTube channel. I'm just letting him know it's out there, and that way he won't be surprised.
Do you know how many people threaten me a day? It's like, I know that you're a bully and that you get off on bullying people, but like, I'm one person that is just going to constantly have that middle finger in the air. It's never going to go down. It's always going to be fuck you. No one is ever going to fucking talk me into submission or anything. So whatever you're trying to do, just stop now. Because the middle finger is right here.
I'm letting you know that I did give away some of your personal information.
I'm not intimidated in any way.
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Trying to say my girlfriend's name. They're trying to say where I live, what my P.O. box is.
Now, sadly, we didn't receive a bunch of amazing Wings versus Keemstar calls, which would have been fucking awesome, but more recently, like only a few years ago, Keemstar tried to box Wings again, and he even said he would pay for Wings' surgery. We'll get into all this later. Maybe. I don't know if I'm going to come back to Keemstar again, but I wanted to bring up that eventually Wings and Keems were gonna box, but Wings pussied out. But, you know, Keemstar seems to want to box anyone not named J Station. Don't think I'm defending J Station. Just it is the truth. But yeah, Keemstar and Wings never really went at it again. They were even together for this big $1.5 million Call of Duty tournament out in LA. And they were taking pictures together and shit, so everyone assumed they were all good. And Wings' life went back to normal after this, even though I'm pretty sure people thought he was a weirdo. And that was that. As I said, I really didn't watch his videos. But you know whose videos I did watch? Syndicate.
Hey guys, it's Syndicate here, and welcome to what is my final round. I have killed one zombie into this round, which is 114. 115 is going to be my last round, so I'm going to record this entire round. Hopefully it should go quite smoothly.
Yeah, that's Syndicate. Same Syndicate from the whole CSGO Lotto fiasco from a couple years back. But originally he was a big zombies YouTuber. And as a kid who played a lot of Nazi zombies at the time, I watched a lot of his videos to learn a lot of shit. He's the one who taught me how to train zombies. And, you know, going back and watching his videos now, Syndicate's kind of a cringe dude. But I'll tell you what, at the time he was giving some fucking good zombie tips, and man, I was all there for it. But when I heard that Syndicate went on to Wings of Redemption's podcast, played him in a 1v1 and beat him, well, fuck me, was I intrigued.
Got my sexy ass blue camo.
Who do I watch? Who you don't watch?
Let's do this, Marines.
Right now I'm watching Nope, Syndicate's in.
I like-
Probably should have parade our own, because I can sit there and be a bitch and just sound whore now.
Now, notice that even from the jump, Wings is already making excuses, saying that the radar should be on in the game so he can see where Syndicate is at all times.
Go to
Now,
Chad's team.
in a friendly game, maybe against your boys or something, that's cool. You know, it lets you guys have an easier time getting more kills, but this was like a blood match. So, I understand Wings' frustration, but no. Why the fuck would radar be on? That's just... I don't really get Wings' line of thinking.
Whoever gets the
But
trash pile,
it's Wings. He's gonna make excuses. You'll see that a lot throughout this video.
yeah.
Let's see what Wings is saying now.
Basically,
Basically, he has the advantage right now because he's using the trash file.
yeah. Normally when we play like friends, we always say no heal, just
Yeah.
because
The
if,
heal-
if you stay there, you can control the spawns. Yeah.
So he left the hill. You might have heard that and started playing by the rules. He can't talk.
Yeah.
So, just to give you a little bit of backstory here, Syndicate really can't talk in this because his Xbox was in another room. And if you're wondering why they're constantly talking about the big trash pile, it's because you got coverage everywhere there. So they're constantly fighting for it.
Better. And Syndicate's up 3-1. Shots on target. Shots on target. Went 4.
Ooh, Wingo's already feeling the frustration. But he turns right around and gets a kill right back, making it 3-2.
Syndicate down. 4-3. 4-3. Anybody's game. Miracle Nade almost hit its target.
Oh my god.
Oh, Miracle Nade.
Wings' frustration keeps on growing when Syndicate throws a nade halfway across the map and just takes Wings out. You know, you can notice Wings getting a little more pissed and pissed every time you see him die, and it's gonna happen a lot.
Good lord.
Syndicate up 8-4.
Is he still sitting over there, just crouching?
I'm sorry, I can't tell you where he is. It wouldn't be right.
Yeah, you're supposed to put radar on these things.
5.5 minutes to go.
Why is there a timer on it?
I'm pretty
It's
sure.
supposed to be first to 100.
100
I could play like a bitch like he is, but I ain't got the time to do it now.
girls lately.
Look here,
Watching
let
my
me.
video.
Look here! Look, listen!
Why don't you go and make a comment that there's not been a shot fired in almost 2 minutes because Syndicate's laying on his belly somewhere?
No, he's not.
Wings really seems to have an excuse for absolutely every single thing Syndicate does in this match. But, as you're gonna see, it's not gonna be enough for our old friend Wingo.
Alright, how about we end this shit and just go and cut the radar on?
Alright, I lost Syndicate. Did he Skype me? I can't find him in the...
Dude, he's just fucking hiding. Look, I'm looking at the fucking map right now. Where's he at?
Oh, I see him. He's not hiding. He's looking for you.
I'm standing out in the fucking open. He can't see this because he's too busy laying on his belly half the time.
That's not true. Like, we can all see what he's doing. He's hunting for you.
Yeah, he's not doing a good job. See, I wouldn't have to worry about this if radar was on. I know exactly where he's at, and it'd be a gun-on-gun confrontation. Now I got to worry about getting first shot on him because M16's a one-shot on this shit.
And once again, for someone who claimed they were 4 times the Call of Duty player that Syndicate was, Wing is sure making a lot of excuses for why he isn't winning right here.
I think I'm doing a good job, alright?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Now at this point, Syndicate has a comfortable lead with only about a minute left, so Wings is starting to really become restless. And I don't think he's going to be able to take it once he realizes that he's going to lose.
I'm not playing. That was just thinking.
Yeah, I probably won't be on Painkiller Ready again.
Like, commentator showdown goes on? Like, I knew that was a tough lobby. Wings, did you spawn in?
I broke my controller.
You broke your controller?
Oh, don't fucking suck. Okay.
Yeah, we've all been there, man.
Fuck you.
Me?
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
It was your idea.
No, I didn't say stream it.
After this, people felt that Wings had really shown his colors as true as they could possibly be, and now everyone was making fun of him. His comment section filled up with comments like,
Fuck! Why the fuck you stream that shit?
Wings was being laughed at more than ever, and now he made it even fucking worse when a millionaire offered $5,000 to the winner of a rematch between Syndicate and Wings. So, Wings made Syndicate a proposition. He emailed him, and you see that email on the screen right now. He offered Syndicate, hey, how about you get $3,000, I get $2,000, but I get to win. And we all win. And, Syndicate aptly told him that you blew it, Wings, big style. And, Wings did in fact blow it big style, because this was probably the last chance he had to maybe get back some respect, but nah, it didn't happen for old Wingo. Safe to say Syndicate didn't agree to this. And after all of this, again, respect for Wings was at an all-time low, but it still wasn't as low as it could possibly get. So it was around this time that Wings got a new girlfriend, and her name was Brandy, who would become the butt of many, many, many troll comments in the future. Wings met Brandy coming off of an extended relationship with a woman who he fully supported as well as her kids, so I'm not sure why Brandy gets so much hate. Maybe it's because she looks like she's 12? Wait a minute, oh no. Wings, is she only 12?
And she's not 12.
Alright, cool, Wingo, thanks for clearing that up. So Wings was still doing him, getting into a lot of bullshit. He lost his contract with Machinima, however with loss comes gain, and Wings gained tons of weight as a result of the mounting stress in his life. This was the catalyst for the FPS bootcamp. On one of the episodes of Painkiller Already, Kyle came up with an idea to have Wings live at his house, and Kyle would help him lose weight. They would even record it and post it on Wings' channel to earn him some extra revenue. Kyle was going to have Wings work out and eat his diet, which didn't really go all too well for Wings because his body just didn't accept it, and Wings couldn't shit for weeks. Now back to the beginning though, Kyle didn't expect Wings to accept this, but Wings did. And then the FPS boot camp ended up showing people a lot more of Wings than they had seen before. In more ways than one. But it made a lot of people root for Wings, and people donated to help the cause. But for Kyle, he was starting to realize how hard it was to live with Wingo.
Wings lives within his own bubble. He doesn't socialize, and so he doesn't curtail himself to social norms. Right away, myself, my roommate Kitty, and my girlfriend were in my kitchen, and the bathroom is visible from the kitchen. And we hear this noise of water flowing into more water. And we all look up ponderously, and the bathroom door is agape, and Wings is pissing. And we can see most of him. I couldn't see the penis, nor could he. But he was pissing. And we all and we were all just in shock. And finally my roommate Kitty yelled, "Close the goddamn door! You're pissing with the door open!" She's British, if you can't tell. And we all just bust out laughing. Like, can you believe that? He's like, what? What's the big deal? You know, just taking a piss. And not like I was shitting.
See, I'm really not a big toilet humor guy, so I'm gonna leave out the story of Wings' grandma fishing inside his ass when a turd got stuck. But if you want to hear a story, if that's your type of thing, just look up Wings' grandma butthole, I guess, if you want to, because it'll come the fuck up. But just know that, yeah, Wings' grandma got busy in there. But yeah, so that FPS boot camp, Kyle just fucking, he tried all he could, but, you know, he wasn't a trainer, and Wings just doesn't really have the will. So Wings lost some weight, and he even tried to bitch out near the end of the boot camp, but Kyle convinced him to stay. And Wings finished the boot camp and went home looking slightly smaller than he was before. But when Wings got home, he just gained all that weight back and more. Again, the pressure was on for Wingo. He lost Brandy. Most people say that was because Brandy got blacked. Well, after all that, at least Wings still has his show. Well, on another painkiller already shortly after, Wings, Woody, and Kyle would plan to go on a wilderness trip, only bringing the bare minimum of supplies. Surprisingly, Wings' fat ass was all on board. That was until literally the day of the trip. Kyle was on his way to the woods, so he called Wingo to see where he was at. Wings then let him know that he wasn't going. Basically, a massive slap in the face to every fan excited to see it, but mostly the biggest slap in the face to his two friends that ended up going camping alone, which they have both gone on record saying was weird as fuck. Once Woody and Kyle got home from the trip, they did an episode of PKA where they announced that they had voted and Wings would officially be off of PKA. Wings had finally lost literally everything at this point. He didn't have a girl, he didn't have fucking any way to really make money, and now he lost his fucking show with his boys that he'd been doing, and there was nothing left for Wings now. There was no one left for him. But soon, very soon, an entire community would rise in Wings' honor.
I don't have HIV, man.
I'm not smoking weed. If you keep studying it, you get the fuck out the channel. Man, any question that goes, what do you think about or thoughts on, what is your opinion of?
Shout out to all the trolls on Discord, motherfucker. You fat motherfucking piece of shit. Hey, Wings, you fat piece of shit. What are you, a fucking pedophile? So you took that V6 to go get some Wendy's chili?
Wasn't there recently images of me asking pictures of young girls? No! No, there's not. This motherfucker is looking at that TikTok shit.
This man is kidnapping children.
Tyler, can we get a big ups to my friend Eric Harris? No. No. Those are the people that did Columbine. Fuck you! Fuck you!
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, here we are, and I've been waiting the entire video to get to this point, where we get to talk about the troll channels. In 2016, 2017, a bunch of videos started popping up on channels that all had one thing in common. They all made Wings of Redemption stream highlight videos. And these videos ended up quickly getting more attention than Wings' streams himself. Because, by the way, since we've last talked about old Wingo, he's given up the old YouTube dream and jumped over to Twitch. He still does YouTube from time to time, and as of recording, he's back on YouTube, but Wings started live streaming. And this is when trolling really took the fuck off, because Wings Live is just a spectacle. Wings' live stream is one of the closest things to the Truman Show, because he'll do just about anything for a fucking donation, except read like a troll donation. But I saw him doing jumping jacks on stream the other day. Motherfucker will do anything for $20. Mostly all of the clips you've seen in the intro and the video I just played have all come from Wings' streams. It's just so much of just fucking with Wings. It's classic content. And poor Wingo, I still think there's a part of him that thinks he can rebound from this and get his fans back, but if there's 400 people watching Wings, I'm fairly certain that 95% of those people are there to troll Wings. Nobody genuinely clicks on Wings' stream and says, man, I can't wait to see some good gameplay today. They go on there thinking, oh man, is Wings about to lose his fucking mind today? The troll's about to get to him? And this is the life Wings has now. Because, as I said earlier, in 2016, 2017, channels started popping up. Channels like Sean Ranklin. Sean Ranklin was the biggest of the troll channels. He doesn't really upload now, but sitting at 70,000 subscribers and having a video that has 2.6 million views, the Look Here Listen video, you can clearly see how this would get under Wings' skin. And oh fucking did it. Because all we've had over the past few years is so many threats of legal action from Wings, so many, as Wings claims, nights spent crying because of the trolls, and it's become one of the most fascinating fiascos in internet history. Wings just constantly fights with these people, and there's videos every day getting posted by channels like Lummox or Xbottle. These guys will sit there, they'll record Wings, his whole stream, and they'll put the best parts on YouTube. Now, Wings gets mad at that because they make money off it. Now, I don't know, man, they're doing work just like you're doing work, Wings. Let the guys make money off it. Fuck, you know, man, respect their hustle like they're... no one really respects Wings' hustle, but respect their hustle, Wings. Don't be a hater, Wings. And what these channels have become is unintentionally the greatest form of content I think currently available on YouTube. Every day more funny shit gets churned out. It brings up some fucking highlights of Wings' stream that rarely anyone would see, and now thousands of people get to see it. Gems like,
hey Richard, I just want to let you know that me and my cat watch you all the time and we hate your guts,
are only one of the classics that have come along in Wings' stream. But I think, as maybe you can understand, this happening to Wings made him pretty upset. So now anyone who came in his stream talking like that, they just get the ban, and Wings would send them to ban world. Something that I've neglected to bring up this entire video is that even in the early days of Wings' YouTube career, he had an itchy trigger finger when it came to the block button. Wings would fucking block, I think, about 10,000 people at the time when he only had about 100,000 subs. And even now, they say that Wings' whole audience has been incredibly stifled due to the sheer amount of people he bans, even for minor infractions.
That's how you moderate any slight, any Sam, anything like that. All of it goes. Anytime somebody laughs, anytime somebody questions a play, throw them out. By the way, using the channel points will get you banned here. Alright, ban anybody talking about OJ or barbecue from this point on, please. Ban the entire Twitch chat, please.
I think that Wings just loves having power over people. Like, he bans absolutely anything that the trolls will fuck with him with. Fucking with him, saying how much he loves drinking Pepsi, how much he loves his banquet meals, how much he loves Wendy's chili, saying anything like that will get you banned in his chat. And he ain't the only one who does it, but he's one of the more egregious ones. That's why there's whole fucking songs made about it, like I played at the beginning of this chapter. Wings is Wings is a really easy guy to fuck with, so I think you can understand why all these trolls love to fuck with him. Now granted, there's a lot of people who make the argument that do the trolls go too far. And in recent events, I'd say yeah they do. But does Jordy deserve it? Due to recent events, yeah, maybe he does. But there is taking it too far. And during this time, Wings got swatted. Wings got a lot of shit happened to Wings. People would troll him a little too far. Like I just said, the swatting. Some people would order, like... Alright, I shouldn't be laughing about this, but there's a story of Wings. Someone ordered, I think, a prostitute to his house. So, Wings lives, he makes it known where he's at, but Wings lives close to Myrtle Beach. And, these prostitutes came from Myrtle Beach. It's still about 40 minutes away, though, from Myrtle Beach, where Wings lives. So they came out to Wings' house, and because he didn't want to have to pay for a cab home, he drove them back to fucking Myrtle Beach, like 40 minutes away. Some random prostitute that some troll called for Wings. Like, that's the type of shit where, come on, man, now you're just affecting this dude's, like, that's too much. And something I showed in the fucking, in the intro here, what we'll get back to, now people are making fake TikToks about Wings, calling him a friggin' child, you know, we're just going to get back to this. But people are taking it a little too far on Wings. But what isn't taking it too far are these phenomenal troll videos, you know? Put them all in the, I'll put the channels in the link in the description. But I really think you guys should go scope these out for yourselves. Because a lot of the shit has me just cackling at the shit these trolls are saying and getting Wings to say. I want to go over some of the funniest things I heard Wings say or the trolls say in these videos I've been watching and kind of give you my opinion on them. So let's do it.
If I don't get Diamond in US, the trolls are going to have a fucking field day with it.
It don't matter, dude. Just ignore it.
It's hard to fucking ignore when it's your whole fucking life.
Oh, you heard that right. Old Wingo said that the Diamond level in Rainbow Six Siege is his whole fucking life. And the trolls, if they get to ridicule him for it, Wings just can't be having that. Now I get it. Wings plays video games all day. It literally is his whole fucking life. But Wings, Wingo, if you're listening to this, which I know you aren't, you have to understand just from any normal person's like point of view, how just absolutely sad that sounds, brother. Like, that's like me saying, like, let me think of a good example here. I guess like saying, yeah, I mean, I play Call of Duty sometimes. That's like me saying, yeah, getting 10th prestige, man. If I don't get that shit, all my friends are going to make fun of me. Like, that's like 10-year-old mentality. What I told you in the beginning of the video, how me and my boys were in Modern Warfare 2 days, yeah, then I would probably care about that. Oh, man, I got to get up to a higher level. If I don't have the fucking Commando unlocked in Black Ops 1 soon, I'm going to be behind on my boys. But Wings, you're like a 40-year-old man. Fucking relax, bro.
I understand that in my rage, I've said things that were considered harsh. And I say things that are considered harsh. Like, I felt bad just recently when I was talking to those guys that were wanting to play with me and probably waited to play with me, and I was disappointed in their skill set, and I was probably overstepped my bounds. But to come in and do the same tired tropes over and over and over again isn't funny. It's not. Coming over here and making yourself look like a racist ass is not funny. Nobody actually cares about your trolling. Like, all you're trying to do is get me upset and get a reaction, which, congratulations, here's your reaction.
This one's a two-parter, because what I really don't like about this is he admits that, yeah, I'm playing with some guys who really wanted to play with me, but, you know, fuck the trolls. This is why this happens. If you guys didn't stop being trolls, like, bro, just be cool with the guys who actually want to play with you. Stop talking about the fucking trolls. You know, like, you're saying these dudes genuinely donated and wanted to play with you and you were just being a salty prick. Like, bro, then don't be a salty prick. And secondly, you say, oh, haha, you do this for a reaction, clap, 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 here's a reaction. Wingo. Wingo, wingo, wingo. No, this is the reaction.
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Now, Wings is a really silly oaf, but the one thing I really wanted to bring up and I wanted to put in this documentary is just how strange some of these trolls are. Now, I highly doubt some of these troll channels who make the bigger videos are these guys, but there was a video, and I can't fucking find it, I've searched everywhere, that was Joshua Moon, Null, from the Kiwi Farms, his Mad at the Internet podcast on Wings of Redemption. Once his channel got taken down, that video, I can't find it anywhere, not even on like any archives or anywhere. But in that, if you've seen it, I can't find footage, but I'll give you a summary. He goes into this Discord and asks about a fellow channel and is just greeted with someone saying, piss, piss, shit, piss on your head, dickhead, shithead.
Answer I got to that question was... Ha 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 ha, lol, you mad bro, ha 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 ha, mad bro, mad, piss, pisses on shithead, piss, ha ha ha, piss, piss, sis, lamau, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, lol, piss. And that, my friends, is the fucking moment I decided, holy shit, these people are fucking crazy.
Now, probably not all trolls are like this, so this is probably just a little-ass kid, but Josh Moon makes it a point that this was a high-ranking member in the Wings troll community, so this is someone they entrusted. This dude sounded pretty fucking crazy. Nonetheless, like I said, you can't blame everyone for the actions of one person, but Wings has some fucked up trolls, and it seems like I said, the guys on the bigger channels have disavowed that shit. But it's just a reminder that the whole people who troll just do it because they're sad with their own lives, it gives it some credence. Even though I genuinely don't believe that, you look at something like that, you're gonna fucking think it. Because someone like that kid had fucking mental issues. But, like I said, that's not all the trolls. You got a guy like that, you got the kids who are swatting, you got the people sending prostitutes. That's some fucked up shit, but these dudes on YouTube making these clip videos, God's work. That's all I'm gonna say about that. A lot of the trolls are admittedly former fans of Wings, who Wings turned off after years of sour behavior. The thing that I personally think turns so many people off from watching Wings is his ego. For someone who looks like Wings, acts like Wings, and has the skill set of Wings, he sure is one massive fucking ego. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to think I'm some SJW by saying what I'm about to say, but Wings is the definition of toxic masculinity. When most people think of toxic masculinity, they think of some douchey frat guy at a bar calling every girl that turns him down a bitch. That's just someone being an asshole. The way that Wings tries to demand respect, even when given none on a daily basis, the way that Wings tries to blame everyone else for his shortcomings, especially in fucking video games, it just shows that Wings has this fragile ego, and he just wants to be the fucking man. Like, you can see it, he still tries to act so, like, just so big and bad, but when it comes down to it, Wings, brother, everyone knows you're kind of a sensitive bitch. I wanted it so fucking bad. Like, come on now, Wingo. You try to still put on the front sometimes, but ain't no one believing that shit. And that's the reason I think old lapsed fans got turned off from him. But I do think that Wings' whole I can't stand losing mentality...
Why don't you just stop? Because it's not built into me to stop. It's not...
Is what I personally think is the reason he gets fucked with so much. If you know and can admit that something is a problem, especially something as easy as not being such a salty bitch when you don't lose, and you don't at least try to change that, you're basically asking for whatever is given at you when you don't act on changing it. So I feel like, as much as I'm shitting on Wings, people don't give him enough credit because he's actually genuinely kind of a funny guy Even when I don't think he's trying to.
I believe Webby is like a retarded version of Scrambler. Like if you had like a small special needs child following you around on a map, acting as a fourth perk. That's the way I'm using Webby right now. Does it get in the way a little bit? Yeah. Real motherfuckers gotta have a challenge every now and then.
Like that right there. If Wings acted that way to everyone who joined his game and fucked with him, no one would fuck with him. But the problem is Wings acts like this more often than not.
What happened?
The guy shot me and I team killed him. Xeon, don't try to team kill me, man. That money ain't real. You shot me. I don't know why you did.
They're calling you a racist pedo.
They say it to every game. Every game. Straight Murder's got the message. Alistair's most likely got the message. I doubt Rippin has, because they probably gave up on him by now.
Shout out.
They're not gonna stop. Just turn off your notifications. It's not gonna happen. I promise.
You sure I'm wrong?
The more you talk to it, the more they're gonna do it, because they can hear you through the stream.
How many times have you actually been team killed because of that?
Probably 200.
And Wings said it best right there. Yeah, he's been killed probably way over 200 now, probably thousands. But when you're a person like you, Wings, who streams this game, when people can join at all times of the day whenever you're playing it, you gotta maintain a cool head. Because people are just gonna keep fucking with you if you keep giving them these type of... Like, this dude just joined the game and started fucking calling Wings racist and shit like that. It was clear that he's a troll. Like, Wings don't feed the troll, but he always feeds the troll. And another thing is, I just brought it up, maintaining a cool head. Wings really gets pissed off when people try reading off messages that they receive in his game from trolls. Wings gets a little too pissed off.
Someone just added me to a group, Wings of Racism.
Please quit. Dude, look. If somebody sends you a message, stop.
Hey, yeah, no, I ignore
Don't.
it. Hey, I'll pay you.
Stop! Stop! Don't say anything.
See, that type of attitude's fucking annoying. Like, Wings, try that shit to somebody like your own size in real life. Slap the shit out of you. Fucking crazy talking to people like that. So as you've seen so far, Wings of Redemption is a former YouTuber, now a YouTuber again, but mainly Twitch streamer, who would get trolled and acted like a piece of shit, which was just feeding the trolls even more. And Wings just lived a really fucking weird life. But you know what the thing is, for a while, it was just that. It was wacky, it was weird. It's kind of funny watching Wings, like, constantly get fucking pizzas and chili delivered to his house. Like, you know, that's the fun trolling. But then came just a couple days ago, actually. So about a week ago from the time of recording, this is like October 8th, Wings of Redemption was front page on Reddit for saying that he thinks the age of consent should be 12. Now, he said this years ago. However, it seems like even now, he's doubling down on it and still making the same excuse he made then. Let me show you something real quick. This just shows a little bit of Wings hypocrisy right here.
No, I never said the age of consent should be 12. I did say the age of consent should be 12. You know why I said that? I knew girls that were like 12, 13, 14, fucking on the regular. It has nothing...
So there's a lot to unpack here. First off, Wingo, I love how he says that so confidently, like, no, I never said that in the first clip, and then just blurts it out in the second one. I think the second clip was like right when it broke, and he was like, fuck that, I'm not getting canceled. Yeah, I said that shit, here's what I meant. And now as it's gone like more viral, he's kind of like, no, I never said that shit, you're fucking crazy. Like, Wings even said further in that podcast that he thinks that 16 and 45 is a good age. You know, I'll just show you the clip.
But like even 16 at 45, that I'd let that slide because a 16-year-old can make her own damn decisions. I'd cut pornography off around 12.
I like the rules they have in Jersey, North Carolina.
Whoa.
There's really no defending Wings making these comments. It's some disgusting ass shit to say, let's be honest. And yeah, it was 10 years ago, but Wings, you're older than I am now, and I'm in my mid-20s. Bro, like, you can't go around saying some weird shit like that. Like, I'm amongst a belief that anyone who holds beliefs like that should be fucking put in jail for the rest of their lives. That shit sickens me. And I will give Wings, I used to anyway, I don't know if I still should, give Wings the credit of, yeah, he says bad shit, but no, I don't think he would ever act on it. Granted, do I think Wings, like, right now is out there on the prowl for kids? No. No, I think Wings is happily married, to an extent. And I don't think he's, I don't know, I wouldn't be too happy with Kelly doing all that shit, but we'll get to that. I'm not going to talk about Wings' current marriage and everything. I'm going to talk about just right now what's going on with the canceling here. The thing about all this that makes it even worse is Wings has brought it up a few times on his stream, but for the most part, he doesn't have a good response for this. He just keeps saying, yeah, it was dumb, yada, 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 yeah, I get out, I grew out of that, yeah. But, like, then he did, like I showed you the clip, he went back on it and even said, because I knew girls like that fucking on the regular. Like, Wingo, I feel like we all knew girls like that. We all knew guys like that fucking on the regular. It was just, yes, sometimes kids do that. But that doesn't make it right for you to think that kids then and kids now should be able to be with people 45 plus because they can make their own decisions at 16, or because they did it at 12, they can do it with anyone now. Wings, it's just a fucked up mindset, brother. And like I said, I hope to God Wings knows the error of his ways, but with how hypocritical and how much of a fucking, just how much Wings lies, like he could clearly just be saying this shit just to get the heat off him, because the heat is fucking hot right now. Now, I said it earlier that the trolls have done some fucked up shit to Wings, like accusing him and stuff and all that. And before this broke, Wings was on TikTok getting accused of being a friggin', I guess, a kidnapper? I want to play this video, but look, this is going to sound horrible of me, but I'm not afraid to say it just because I have a dark sense of humor. The video on TikTok of Wings getting accused of that, I couldn't record it. It took me like 8 or 9 times till I could, because I was just howling with laughter. There's nothing funny about what this woman is talking about. She's scared about her kids because somebody made a fake Wings account posing as Wings with the same name as Wings, the same picture as Wings, linked to all Wings' account, and was commenting on this mother's page saying that he was coming for her kids. There's nothing funny about that. But what is absolutely hysterical to me is that some asshole went through all this work just to frame Wings for this, and now he has half the internet, most of the internet, considering how many people are on TikTok, thinking that Wings is a fucking... I'm just gonna play it.
Access this app. I'm gonna show y'all a few comments a pedophile left me, and I'm gonna leave his account for you guys as well. My goal is to get y'all to be more aware of what's going on in this app instead of acting comfortable with the app. It's a tool, yes, don't get me twisted. But we need to realize that some things are not fun and games, and we need to take action. What they say? Ha ha ha, you have all coming for that kid. I don't play about my children. This is his profile. So if you guys can, please go report him. Go blow his stuff up. This man is kidnapping children.
Look, I know that might seem sick of me to be just cackling at that like I was, but I find humor in the absurdity of things, and that is just fucking absurd. Like, why would you do that, whoever made that account? You're such a dick. That could really fuck with someone's life. That ain't no joke shit. But, Wings. Wings is in a terrible position as of the recording of this video. I made this video to tell you the story of Wings, and I was going to end it with a chapter called The Wacky World of Wings, but it really doesn't feel fitting right now considering the situation we're in. Wings is going to play this off like nothing's happening, but I really feel like, and I hate to say it, but Wings, it seems like with all the pressure mounting, any day now he could probably get kicked off of YouTube or something. And, I don't know, like I said, the guys who made this account... I can't stop, bro, that fucking account. But the guys who made that account, you gotta realize that you may have caused, like, the end of Wings on the internet here. And if he gets off the internet and gets a good job and makes a good living for himself and is happy, then good on you, Wings. But he's not gonna do that. We all know that. But if you take it away from him by force, that's kind of fucked up. There wasn't supposed to be any clear narrative to this video or story, and if you've watched it this far, I think you can understand that, but I do think we've learned something here. And the moral of the story is that things can always get worse. And if you don't try to change the way you are, especially when you know that you have to, things will just end up going from worse to worst in as quick as possible. For Wings here, it's happened. Every time things get bad for Wings, they just get worse. But you bring it on yourself, old Wingo. And I'm here for it. So every time you stream, bro, I'll be right here ready to watch the fireworks. Ladies and gentlemen, you've met the second Lolcow. In the next video, I'm trying to decide who to cover here. Do we cover Phil? Do we cover Ethan? Do we cover Amberlyn? Or do we go back to our old friend Isabella? It's a hard decision to make. I had a lot of fun making this video because the Wings videos are a lot of fun to watch. And putting him in the ring with Chris Chan, well, Chris Chan came out on top. Good for you, Chris. At least some good things are happening for him. Nothing good's happening for Chris right now. But if you guys enjoyed this video, I want to thank you for sticking by it this long. It means a lot to me that you guys like my videos, and I don't know, man, just cool as shit to me that you guys like what I'm doing here. I'll be honest with you, I got put in the partner program so I can now monetize my videos, and I just want to say thank you for that. It's cool as fuck. This is only my second long form video, and if it was pretty shitty, I understand, but I think I'm getting better at this. If you guys have any criticism or anything you guys can help me out with, or any advice you have for these type of videos, leave it in the comments. I really would love to hear it. Have a good day, guys. Thank you for watching it all this way. I would make an outro, but my ass is just too goddamn lazy.